So hello and welcome to all the viewers. Today we will talk about animation using ANSYS Mechanical. So this is one of the ANSYS post-processing tips. So in this video we will try to see how to do the animation plots for a single point as well as multi-point load steps for a simple cantilever beam problem. Okay, then we will start now. So this slide represents the learnings in this video. First we will see how to do the animation using ANSYS Mechanical. Then we will play with the different animation settings, and then we will move towards our actual simulation problem, that is a cantilever beam for a single step as well as multi-step simulation. And then we will move towards multi-step animation issues. So there might be chances of, while doing multi-step with a varying loading conditions, few graphics issue while recording the animations. So that we will discuss in this presentations. Okay. So now this slide represent the problem statement. So basically the problem statement is to record an animation plots for an cantilever beam finite element analysis in ANSYS Mechanical for a below loading conditions. So there might be two loads which we are going to study today. First is force load at end phase and second is acceleration loads in the different directions. So we will try to apply force load in x, y and z direction, and then we will record that respective animation for a respective load step by using mechanical. There we will also study how to see the different time frames as well as time second frames and how to do respective load step animation. Then we will further do one more simulation, that is by using acceleration loads, and we will discuss the pitfalls for a different acceleration as well as varying loads conditions. Okay, then we will start now. A point force is on this face. So here we will apply these forces in x, y and z directions. So I will keep first here. Here we will apply 25 in x as well as in y and in z. Okay. So like that, three load steps we will apply, and for that respective load step we will see how to do the animation plots. Okay. Then I will try to solve it. So now our solution is ready. I will delete this because I had already solved this model. Here you can see this all three load steps. So you can see create the total deformation results, and also you can create one of the total deformation for all three load steps. So now in first load steps we are getting deformation of 1.73 mm, and you can see here that minimum, max and average, all three deformations it will show. Similarly for load steps 2 you can evaluate that, but here we applied the same load steps, the same loadings, so that's why you are not able to see the variation in load step 1 and 2, but in third load step the deformation is less because there it is applied in z direction. So we will see for each respective directions the deformation pattern, and this is what the total deformation. Now if you see here, this window belongs to the animation, so you can just drag and drop top side or bottom side, you can move according to your convenience. So this is what the animation toolbar, and here you can see, you can put this, and now you are able to see the play button. So this is what your play button, this is your stop, and this is for next time frame, and this is your previous frame. Here you can select the respective frames as per your convenience, and this is what the time seconds, like 10 seconds it is reduced speed, then 0.5 it is maximum speed. So what I will do, I will make it to some scale and we will try to animate that. Okay, it's taking. I will keep it true scale. I will try to animate that. And here if you see, if you can reduce this, so it will move very slowly. You can see here. If you increase the time speed, you are able to see it's moving very fast. But while you can export, it will be by default only, that is 2 seconds. And this last button is belongs to your export video file, from where we can export the files. Okay, so now in order to do the animations, here you can see this. First is no wireframe, second is your show under undeformed wireframe. So here I will put some scale like this, and here I will show you this is what your original position, from that it is moving, and this is further the show undeformed model, so it will show undeformed with deformed model both, and this is third one is your elements. So I will go with this show undeformed model, and for first load steps we'll put this, and I will arrange window according to my convenience. So I will keep somewhat this, so that I can see smaller toolbar, triad, and here I will put go to this, and I will put some scale as we applied in first load step in X direction. So X direction you can put on Z. So you here you are able to see the X direction deformations. So that is positive X, so it will move like this, you can see here. So deformation should be like that only. So in order to do that deformation, you need to select from this timeline, select this by clicking your first mouse button, right, and here you can animate that. So you can reduce some scale, by default it will be 0.5, or even you can put your manual scale like 50 mm. So for that respective 50 mm I will see the animation. See, so from this direction I am not able to see, so I will keep on Y, and then from Y direction you can see how it is moving. So now you can stop from this, go to this save toolbar. Here you can save first load step. Okay, that file is already open. I will delete first my previous save files. These are my previous save files. I will delete that. I will further select my first load from time bar. I will go to this. I will write as a load step 1. Okay. Similarly, I will select second load step time bar. You need to select manually. Sometimes it is quite tricky because your mouse settings and your drag and drop settings should be proper. Here I will write load step second, and similarly I will write do for the third load step. Okay, so you just need to select the proper timeline with respect to your load steps and write here load steps third one. So all three load steps are written. So, and even I will write the full file. If you keep without selecting timeline, it will show for a respective load step, that is all load steps. Okay, but here one problem is happen. I will show you what exactly it is. So we will copy all this file. We will first copy all three, Control C, and I will copy in a, I will delete this. These are my previous save files. I will paste here. So you just Control C and Control V you can do. Let them copy, and then you can arrange according to your convenience. Okay, I will put like that. I will put like this, and then I will put like that. This is double one. So if you see here, you can play. This is what your load step first. This is load step second. From 2 to 3 you are able to see here this time is moving from 2 to 3, but you are not able to see. Similarly here if you see, this is from 3 to 1, 0 to 1. It is basically from 0 to 1, that is load step 1. This is from 1 to 2, so that is load case 2, and this is from 2 to 3, that is load case 3. But here we are able to see load case 1 properly. Remaining 2 load cases, like here we are not able to see the animation. Similarly here, so what I will do, I will delete this file. I will go to my window, this one, and for load step 2, as we applied force in y direction, so I will keep like this so that I can see the y direction movement. So you just need to keep in mind, you can select the proper coordinates also while doing this animations. Okay, so you can first do by using this manual, just stop it and then further write load test 2, save it. Okay, similarly you can do for third load step. So our third load step loads are in z direction, so I can see z direction in any x or y direction movement, so I will keep like that. So here I will select third time load step bar, and here you can see, so in z direction it is moving. I think it is we are able to see that it is moving in y direction, but in actual if you make it like this, you are able to see how it is moving. So it will try to move upwards, because when you apply a force of this, so if you make it zoom, so when you try to push this, it will try to move along this fixed point. So that's why we are able to see like that. Right, I will just try to animate further, and I will stop this and I will try to save this. Okay, so my load step third is saved. Now for all I will keep like this, so that I can see without even animation, without even time. I'm right click here, play. You can do like this, right click here, stop. Right, so I'm not doing anything else, I'm just saving the file. So it will save for all load steps. So we will see that files now. I will delete previous save file. So I am copying this file here. So all 4 files will be copied. Now here you just crop as per your convenience. So now if you see here, it is time is 2, and if you play this, it is showing from 2 to 3. So it means it is load step 3, and our load step 3 is z direction loads. So you can see it is moving, it's trying to pushing like that. Now our load step, so it is basically 0 to 3, all 3 load steps you are able to see here. And now this one, so it is from 0 to 1, so load in your x direction, we had applied load in x direction. So this is my load step 1, and in second load step you can see this time is moving from 1 to 2. So that's why this is load step 2 and it is moving in y direction. Similarly here it is moving from 2 to 3, so that's why it is third. So in multi-step you should know take care of this time frame as well as how it is moving, and also you should take care of the respective coordinates so that you can able to see. So all these are at the scale of 50 mm. Okay, so I will further go to my window, and here you can see you can arrange your scale according to your convenience. So I will evaluate. Now what I will do, I will delete this force and we will try to apply the acceleration loads in 3 different load steps. So what I will do, I will keep unit as a metric and I will change this. I will keep as 1000 mm, sorry 1000 meter. Then I will further drastically reduce. Then I will keep here it is 700. So the purpose of doing this, there might be chances of you will have a inputs like this, the loading condition. So you will find there is a changes in the deformation pattern from 1000 to 50. So the graphics may sometimes may have a scattered. So in that case you should avoid such a doing a multi-step simulation if your purpose is to have a recording a animation plots. So you can do that by using separately single step load step instead of doing multi-point load steps. Okay, this is what your fixed support, this is acceleration loads. I will try to solve this. So it may happens, so you should avoid or you should aware of this kind of scenario. I will create total deformation results. In addition to that, I will create this. So no wireframe, I will reduce the scale of 50 and I will keep unit as a millimeter so that we can see the deformation properly. So here if you see from 0.71 0.071 to 1.4, so then there is a drastic change. So there might be chances of while recording the animation for load step 2 it will show the error. So as we saw, there is a drastic change while from 0.71 to 1.4. So there might be chances of that you are not able to capture the proper deformation for load step 2. So that means happens, and because there is a huge time scale difference. So better way you can avoid such a scenario if you are looking for a animation plots. Otherwise the accuracy point of view everything is same if you do multi-point or single point. Okay, so there is no change in your accuracy or in results. Only for animation graphics there might be the chances of a error. Okay, now as we saw that we had from total deformation from all step low step we are able to record this properly, but well I will put this second load step, third, second, I will put here I will put second and I will try to extract, evaluate the results, and if you see how it is happening. So though we kept it from 0.7 because we did here it is 0.071 and I am doing the animation for this, it's showing some errors, not errors but the graphics having some issues. So sometimes it may happens, you should not bother about this. So now we can see here only you are able to see 1.47 2 only, though we are doing for a load step 2. Okay, so that kind of things may happens, and also in graphics you are not able to see that, you can able to see that visually. Okay, for load step 3 it is okay because from bottom to higher it is going, but only for a load case second it may be chances to have a improper deformation plots. Okay, so like that you can record the deformation from load case 1, 2 and 3 and even for all the load case simultaneously by using playing with this your scale as well as deform undeformed patterns, and even you can play with your animation with the elemental view. Okay, so let me know your comments, I will be there to help you in this. Okay, thank you very much.